Всем привет! Продолжаем проходить. Так, что у нас тут творится? Ага.
With everything you've done, you're lucky I'm only threatening you right now.
Please, this argument is getting us nowhere.
Рахмани.
Initiate, you've come at the right time. We've been talking to Dr. Blackburn and going over Scribe Valdez's report on what you found in Vault 96.
This smug monster is practically bragging about torture and unleashing horrors on the world. And Romani is treating him with kid gloves.
I am not bragging. What I have done was necessary. I take no pride in those terrible acts. I will have to live with the shame of them forever. That weight does not, however, diminish that the ends were worth the means. You will learn that soon enough. My colleagues will see that our creation, a vast improvement on the FEV, is distributed shortly.
Do you see the arrogance, the self-justification? We should end him and be done with it.
Мы уже встречали его рассуждения, при этому нет оправданий на судопроизводстве.
And what jury wouldn't find this man guilty? You saw what he did with your own eyes.
Preventing Dr. Blackburn's associates from taking this horror any further must be our priority. And we may need the doctor to convince them.
Где эти помощники?
My colleagues have a laboratory hidden beneath the headquarters of my former employer.
Похоже, нам надо заглянуть в Вестех.
Yes. If the doctor's associates are preparing to distribute the virus, we have to put our emotions aside here and get to them before they can. Blackburn's punishment, whatever its form, can wait until Appalachia is safe. Head to West Tech. Find and secure the entrance to this lab, and we'll follow behind.
I don't like this, Romani. We should be done with him here and now and level this laboratory. This is just like what Elder Maxim faced at Mariposa. Or have you forgotten?
Elder Maxon came to regret acting rashly there. Or have you forgotten?
If they've already begun producing the virus, blowing up the place could just help spread it. We'll need to be a bit more delicate than that.
Very well. If Blackburn is coming with us, I will be watching him. Perhaps he can provide leverage against his fellow lunatics.
If I can prevent further loss of life, I will.
Then it's decided. Initiate, head for West Tech. We've no time to lose. See you there.
Мэм, yes, мэм. Так, Вестех. Это что такое? Вот так, это... Где он у нас? Подожди, где? Не понял. Вот. Вестех. Погнали. Вестех, да? Ну что ж, погнали. А тут у нас супермуки. Окей, ББВ. Хорош. Опа. Лего. Так. Механического урона взрыва, бла-бла-бла, понятно. Была бы стойка. Другое дело. Упс. О, еще один легендарный. Шо? Левелап. Так, что у нас можно вкачать? В силе вроде ничего. Тоже. Шатка. Угу. Это для силовой. Наука, мусорщик. Оружейник. Так, в ловкости у нас что есть? Адреналин, секретный агент. Короче, пока ничего, будем просто разбирать тупо карты. Так, где у нас? 53. Олега-то какая-то, кстати. Что нам дали-то? Мастер какой-то. Тройной. О, против людей. Откуда у нас тут столько нарисовалось-то внезапно? Еще легендарно. Что там? Урон людям. А что? Ну, был бы окровавленный. Хотя бы. С урон людям. А у этого что? Понятно. А из ниоткуда появились. Ладно, заходим. Доступ в лабораторию. Так. Да. Заходим. Эй, откройся. Победить наемников. Так. Значит, хелкетовцы твои друзья, да? Настольный вентилятор забираем. Ну ладно. Что ты там сказала? Что-то там сказала. Непонятно что. Супермутанты. Да, палач. Сидят на расслабончик такие. Так, встретиться с членами братства стали. Хорошо. Где? Вы там идете или что, стоите просто?
Stay where we can see you, Doctor.
No need for that, though. I have not run away thus far, have I?
Enough, Shin. Let's catch up with our vanguard.
А чё вы без шлемов-то? Кстати. Так, и что теперь? О, а можно это? Подождите. Фоточку сейчас какую-нибудь замутим. Попробуем. Так, давайте стандарт, логотипы, местохождение, фракция, задание. О, что за задание? Оседлай бомбу. Фракция. Братство стали. Это Блюдич. Это рейдеры. Спасатели. Местонахождение. Чарльстон какой-то. Теопод. Гигантский чайник, склад оружия. Университет Волтек, Моргантаун, Нью-Ривер, Плезентвелли, Форт Прикета, Центр Рока, Вершина мира, Эри долины, Вадога, Эри Виллард, Курорт, Дворец, City of Steel. Пацаны, крутево. А что еще есть? Так, ладно.
Everything under control, Initiate.
Да.
Let's not get overconfident.
The Hellcats were likely here to protect Blackburn's associates from the super mutants above.
Да не, здесь походу будет здоровый этот супермута.
I am not aware of the details of the defensive measures my colleagues may have taken. I would not, however, expect them to tolerate trespassers.
We should keep moving.
As you wish. I am your prisoner, after all. I have little choice in the matter.
Не будем тратить время.
Certainly.
Let's move out. Eyes open.
Можно на 5 сек, ребята, я забегу вот сюда. Ай, ладно, короче. Так, вы куда убежали-то? Ждите меня. Тут какая-то решетка, через которую нам не пройти. Так, и... О!
Edgar, who are these people? What happened to the guards?
The guards are dead, Dr. Farha. This is the Brotherhood of Steel. I have been their guest since they discovered our project. Regrettably, they object to what we are doing.
We will not be intimidated. This facility is secure. You can't get to us. We will finish our work.
Нельзя снова подверить людей действию УРЭ.
This isn't the Huntersville strain. Dr. Blackburn has purified the virus of its considerable defects.
We've made something wonderful out of something horrible. We're helping people this time.
Мне зараз попадались одни чудовища и трупы.
Well, no, not as such, but
Of course we have. Experimentation has identified the key flaws in the original strain. Iterative testing has pinpointed the defective genetic sequences, and we've corrected them in each case.
Но ведь испытаний не было.
We've run the simulations. All three of us triple-checked the models and compared to prior experimental data.
We're confident in the formulation.
А я нет.
You know what they say? Human testing is the best testing. A large-scale release will provide a representative sample. Science needs vision, like Dr. Blackburn's, like ours. Let's not let testing hold us back.
Походу, сейчас они здоровы, этого супермутанта, как он, чудовище, или как он там называется. Ты признаешь, что средства непроверенные, что испытания так и не увенчались успехом. Ты знаешь, что не можешь его выпустить?
Well, sure. It might seem hasty, but...
Don't be such a pushover, Janie.
No, wait. I've also had my doubts. Perhaps we should discuss this after all.
I can see you're troubled. You know what you're doing isn't right. Let's talk through this. We can come to an agreement.
I want to avoid violence. But that's always on the table, as long as you hold Dr. Blackburn hostage.
Да, давай.
Let him go. Please, let him go or we will
Они и
cut
так
off his
воплотят жизнь.
and proceed with our plans.
I am afraid you will have to give in on this one. If you truly want to stop our distribution process, I advise you to listen to the doctor's entreaties.
Ты о чем?
Allow me to explain. My colleagues could not stop production if they tried. It requires a code. I am the only one who knows the code. I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
Is this true?
Edgar,
You will have to forgive Dr. Farhan. She did not know. I added this functionality to our distribution program. As insurance, you might say.
Boy, that's handy, huh?
So there you have it. I am willing to help you in exchange for sparing my colleagues' lives. But you will have to let me in there with them.
Ни за что.
Then you are free to enjoy the view as my colleagues distribute our creation among the populace.
I don't like it either. But what other option do we have? If we do nothing, the outcome will
Нельзя
be
его
just as
пускать, он все
catastrophic.
равно его
Dr.
тебе или еще что
Please
сделает.
permit me inside as a sign of good faith from the Brotherhood.
Ага.
I am certain we can
Он
negotiate
гонит,
a peaceful
врет.
resolution and perhaps preserve our work at the same time.
all right. I'm registering you for the security grid. Just you.
With your leave,
Don't make this worse.
This is a mistake.
Вот я с ним согласен, это ошибка. Прям реально это ошибка нахрен. Потому что сейчас он или себе вколет, или что, я не помню. Сейчас увидим. Говорит, что-то будет сейчас жесткое.
Nelly, prep the test chamber. They want proof of our
Да. Вот на нем сейчас испытаю.
myself.
Edgar, wait!
I am sorry, but this must happen. You will see, and then there will be no more debate.
Edgar, please. Let's talk about this.
You've signed your death warrant, Blackburn.
I will test the sample on myself and be proof of our achievement. Anything you do to me after does not matter.
Да.
I'm going in. Ready the tag.
We should have executed him when we had the chance.
Now is not the time. We've got to find a way in quickly. There's no time to waste.
Да, толку-то. А в принципе, правильно, что только на нем пока. То и действительно ведь распространили бы. Такие бы уроды повылазили.
TV flow ready, Doctor.
Видите, арена какая здоровая.
Initiating. Please. All of you, this isn't right. What's this? No. What
Уйди от меня, блядь. Чё он меня тут за мной-то ходит? Ну, он такой, если честно. Лошок. На месте главное не стоять и все. Вот и все. Да, если бы мы его выпустили, там вот такие вот уроды выбегали. Очечки.
This is what happens when we let people play God. This proves more than anything the need for our brotherhood. The need for our justice.
The scientists are still locked upstairs. Let's hear what they have to say for themselves.
Очки это что, обычные очки же, да? Это ионные, да? Ага. Открывайте.
Edgar, I should have known. I did know. We weren't ready. I owe you an apology. Our work was a failure. Any good it might have done was a mirage. I knew it in my heart, but didn't listen. As a token of goodwill, I have used Edgar's code to stop production. We will not distribute the virus. I will make sure of that. But I will not simply let you in. There may be little I can do to stop you, but I will defend my colleagues in what little way I can.
Харизму давай.
You've certainly been more diplomatic than I was expecting, given your organization's reputation. I do believe you have good intentions. I suppose we have no choice but to trust you now. The way is open. We await your judgment.
Do you really think they've stopped production? This whole sob story sounds like a trap.
We can verify that once the area is secure and send for Scribe Valdez to double check. Until then, stay on your guard.
Ну что? Ты, Фарх.
You've arrived. Please, hear me out. We are scientists. Our work is all we have to give to this broken world. We had truly hoped to give humanity a better way to fight back. Against the radiation, the mutants, the decay of civilization. We failed. But this doesn't have to be the end. There is so much good that we can still do, please. Spare us your wrath.
Why does it sound like you're giving up? We weren't that far off, just a tweak here or there.
Да ты успокойся, дура.
If I may interrupt,
По
I agree
праву,
with
блин.
everything Dr. Farha has to say. Despite how it looks, we are not evil people. We wish only to better humankind. Knowing that, what are your intentions with us?
Ну, наука, ну да, как?
I'm glad you see the truth of the matter.
I'm afraid that's not going to cut it. The Brotherhood exists to keep humanity safe. And your work endangered everyone in Appalachia. If that failed virus had gotten out, countless people could have died. We can't allow you to continue experimenting.
Wait, Shin. It's clear that we can't just let them go, but their knowledge could be valuable to the Brotherhood and the people of Appalachia. Blackburn was the ringleader, but he's gone. We know nothing about the others, and of all people, you and I shouldn't fault anyone for trying to make a difference.
I can. And I will.
Is this still about back then? You can't forgive yourself for your own mistakes, so you refuse to forgive others too. When will you put that behind you?
This has nothing to do with that. There will be no more experiments. And they're too dangerous to keep prisoner.
Wait, you're really going to kill us?
Hold on. We're not killing anybody. We will bring them back to Fort Atlas and have Scribe Valdez monitor their work.
Have you lost your mind?
Think about it. This is exactly why the Brotherhood exists. To safeguard technology. I hate to admit it, but the Elders are right on this. We can't let them go, but we can't destroy what knowledge they have either.
A wise compromise. I'm willing to cooperate. You, the angry one. Consider the fact that universities are no longer operating. In a generation or two, there will be few, if any, people left in the world with a formal education.
How many dozens have you killed? Do you really think your life is worth more than theirs because of your education? We don't need your knowledge if you're deranged enough to resort to human experimentation.
Please! Stop this. Let us stop for a moment and talk to each other. There's still much I haven't told you about our work. And we know little about your brotherhood. Perhaps we can find out more where our perspectives overlap.
Yes. Maybe some discussion will cool Shin's head. I have no desire for this to come to blows.
Very well. You haven't said anything yet? Surely you have an opinion on this matter?
А кто я? Там паладин, а я чё?
Scribe Valdez was appalled to find out that people were being turned into super mutants. You'd really like to burden her with supervising the sociopaths who were behind it?
Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. As Dr. Jane said, there is more to our story, if you'd be willing to hear it. Let's pause and open the floor for conversation, shall we?
Make it quick, Initiate. Shouldn't take long to see through their lies.
Ой, давай,
I urge
ты.
you to reconsider. This was never meant to come to violence. Dr. Farha may disagree, but I'd like to finish the FEV formula. We can implement new safety measures. Animal experiments on thorough waste disposal. We're so close to improving the human race as we know it. The world has changed, my friend. How are we to survive if we don't change with it? I never intended to hurt anyone. Dr. Blackburn was in charge of procurement. He told us they were volunteers. It was only later that... But by then... Please understand, we were so close. It could have ended any day. And everything we did was for the greater good. We must carry forward what we learned, or all that sacrifice will have been for nothing.
Ладно, пока на это все.
Please don't let this work go to waste.
Так, ты.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision? We could focus the idea of human evolution into a more targeted formula. Say, a formula to increase muscle bulk, or to repel radiation. In fact, I hear serums of that sort may already be circulating among the survivors of the region. I'd like to study what they have created and improve upon it.
Пока что это
I'm
все.
responsible for the actions of my associates. I ask that you have mercy on them, if not me.
Так, ты.
I heard when the Brotherhood breaks down your door, they say, "Add victory. Hand over your arms." Is that true?
Шо ты?
Oh, wow. That's scary. You really made my heart skip a beat. I don't have any arms. Well, unless you mean human arms, because I've got 2 of those, but they're mine. I can't have them.
Расскажи мне про эти игры.
Wrong. It's all wrong. We ran the models, but the models were wrong. I know exactly where to change the ratios to make this work. I can make it work. We just need one more chance. Don't run from science. Let us do this. Let us change the world. You're not really gonna kill us, are you? I'm awfully young to die. You can fit a lot of experiments into 60 more years.
Так.
Those who commit crimes against humanity must be punished. It wouldn't be right to let them run free. Not to the people they killed, and not to the people they could kill in the future. The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia, and of the world.
Хорошо, я тебя
This is
понимаю.
bigger than all of us. I hope you understand that.
We need to come to an agreement. I won't stand for impulsive violence.
Напомни, что ты предлагаешь.
Scientists are to return to Fort Atlas with us and work alongside Scribe Valdez on a new project that we all agree upon. These are smart people. They just need to be pointed in the right direction. They could still do a lot for humanity.
Ладно, я тебя
I
понимаю.
can see what we need to do here. What we need to do for the Brotherhood.
Ну что ж.
What questions do you have for me? Or has your party made a decision?
Мы готовы.
What has your organization decided?
Да.
That's a relief. I assure you that you'll have our cooperation.
So that's it then. You and Romani would repeat the mistakes of the past and use these criminals to build more weapons of destruction. To send the world further down the path of chaos for your own gain. All while wearing the Brotherhood insignia on your chest.
The Brotherhood's mission has always been to use the power of science to guide us to a better world. Rather than murder great minds, we will shape them into people who will serve that mission. And we will do it without barbarians like you.
On that point, we agree. I refuse to serve an illegitimate branch of a principled institution. The Elders need to know about our failures. All of them. It will be my honor to give that report in person.
The Elders won't stop us, Shin. Neither will you.
So it comes to this. Ad Victorium.
Eyes on target. Look alive. Clear. Good fighting. Shin. I'm sorry.
We are grateful. The work we do next could still change the world.
You go on ahead. I'll bring the scientists back to Fort Atlas, then we can discuss everything that's happened.
Окей. Ну раз мы... чё не перегруз? Раз мы, так сказать, отвлеченные, начнем тут свои правила, а нашим ты нужен со старыми принципами, блин. Так, перекусили. Так, Форт Атлас, да? Угу. Теперь я стану рыцарем, походу. Вместо Шина.
Friends, initiates, faces new and old, I'm glad to see you today. I'm afraid the occasion is some. First, I'll start with the assurance that the mutant threat has been cornered and removed. But it was not without sacrifice. Knight Shin is no longer with us. I will be frank about what happened. Following a disagreement on how we should proceed with the mission, Shin opened fire on me. I was forced to ensure that the values and unity of our brotherhood would live on. It came at a great cost. Well, we had our differences. I still had respect for his loyalty, however misplaced it may have been. One of my greatest regrets will be my failure to get him to see things from my perspective. Now I have one more announcement to make. I'd like to recognize a particular initiate's exceptional contributions to our chapter. In most cases, this recognition would take the form of a standard rank increase. However, being a knight is a dedicated responsibility, and it's become quite clear to me that this initiate has obligations beyond just the Brotherhood of Steel. I won't take you away from Appalachia. As such, I'm granting you the unique title of Knight Errant. Why don't you come stand between Scribe Valdez and I, so I may officially confer your title?
Okay.
For exceptional contributions to the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel, I hereby name you Knight Errant. You may split your time with the Brotherhood as you see fit. We are forever grateful for what you've done for us. Now everyone, feel free to take a short break before your next assignment. You've earned it.
Поговорить со скриптором Вальдес.
So, Knight Shin is gone. I can't believe it. I wanted to be optimistic about their conflict, right up until the end. But the more I think about it, the more I feel like maybe this was inevitable. If only there was more I could have done. Well, that's going a bit far, isn't it? But that's a very nice thing to say.
А пофиг.
Thank
А чего бы и нет? Спасибо тебе за все.
Don't mention it. As the resident scribe, it's my job to keep things functioning around here.
До встречи.
Until next time.
Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? Who's gonna handle everything? Who's gonna lead the recruits? What am I gonna do? Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'm alright. I don't do well with really big changes. Like, for example, my boss dying. I think I need some time to process this. I'm gonna sit down.
А ты кто? Райсел
Did
Дорс.
that really just happen? I knew things between the higher-ups were shaky,
Congratulations,
but
Knight Errant.
to come to blows. Real, actual bullets? It must have been way worse than I thought. Well, I guess things are going to change a bit around here.
Так будет лучше.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. Look forward to it even. Whatever reorganization we need to do, I'm sure it'll shake out into something even better than what we've got right now. Paladin Romani is the leader I want to follow. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. See you around, Knight Errant.
Ну что ж, Рахвани.
So, Knight Errant, how does your new title feel?
О,
Flouting decorum, are we? You're lucky I'm into that. And yes, I have noticed you.
что теперь будет с Брассом?
Now, we can start making the Brotherhood the benevolent organization I always wanted it to be. Our focus has to be helping the people of Appalachia, reaching out a hand and making them feel safe. This is a new dawn. Be proud that you were a part of it.
Ну что ж, ладно.
I'm mournful. I truly hoped that Shin would never make me, but what happened was necessary. Even now, I would do it again if I had to.
Что ж, закончено, я ухожу.
Don't be a stranger. There will always be a place for you at Fort Atlas, at Victorian.
Виктория. Hellcat.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
Еще их
We owe this
ачивку
victory
дали.
to you, Knight Errant.
Схемы на Hellcat. Саму Hellcat дали, да? Ага.
Congratulations on your promotion, Knight Errant.
А, нет.
Dr. Hardy?
Так, надо Хламчанский разобрать.
Okay, you got this.
И саму броню Hellcat, да? Да. С ядерным блочком.
Okay, Erica, you're doing great. Oh, who am I kidding?
Ну уж. Ну, это у нас что? За золото же она, по-моему. Да, она за золото все идет. О, краски всякие. Ну. Понятно. Ясно. Ничего, все равно нет. Это все. Ну все. Прошли братство стали. Так, а там нам ничего не дали, ни схем, ничего. Никаких тут нигде. Можно ее теперь, говорит, изготовлять. Понятно.
Dr. Hardy? Everyone. Okay, you got this.
Ну что ж, так, что там потом, дядя Сэм, новоприбытно? Ну, это поселенцы, это... ну, посмотрим, не знаю, что будем проходить следующее. Подумаем. В общем, всем спасибо, всем пока. Вот такой вот печально веселый конец у братства стали получился. Появилась новая ветвь ответвления. Стали чуточку добрее к людям. Да, ребят?
We owe this victory to you, Knight Errant.
Dismiss! Ну что ж. Всем спасибо, всем пока, до свидания.